Hey, this is Stacia, and I'm gonna show you. I'm trying to get to 1800. It's taking me a little bit. I got over it, and then I like crash landed. So now we have to get back to it. But anyway, this is a training game, and this is played on chess.com. So I have the white pieces this game. Let's go ahead and adjust the screen just a little bit. Okay. That looks a little bit nicer for you guys. Okay. So in this game, I had the white pieces and I played e4. They went e5. And I played knight to f3, probably because it's the best move. You develop a piece and attack a pawn. So I played knight c6, bishop c4, bishop c5. And I played d3, right? The most solid move. Let's keep it solid. No, of course not. Who do you think you're talking to? I played b4 because this is Evan's Gambit. Take my pawn, please. So they did because they're nice. I went c3. Bishop d6. Okay. Now, bishop d6 is the fourth most common move in this position. The most common moves are bishop a5, which I'm used to seeing. This makes a lot of sense. It's the main line. Bishop e7 is also a very excellent option. It actually is quite good. The bishop, it's a little more solid, but the bishop's not vulnerable like it is on a5. And another move would be bishop c5. This is possible as well. Not too bad. But bishop d6 is the fourth most common move, and of course it's not great. It's not ideal at all, right? You're blocking your d pawn. And there's no immediate c6, bishop c7 because, yeah, there's pieces in the way. So it's an awkward move, but on the other hand, it does protect the pawn. And if white plays a little too aggressively, like this is a provoking move. Let me put it that way. It's a provoking move. You're provoking white into going insane. But if white goes insane with like d4, for example, it does open up this bishop. And this knight can come to a5. So if you play queen b3, the knight can come to a5. Anyway, I'm just trying to tell you like why this move can actually be played, even though it looks like complete trash. It's still trash. It's just not complete trash. Okay, so queen b3, knight f6. And yeah, that's a pawn. So, and it's the f7 pawn. I'm probably going to take that if you let me. So thank you. I'll also take your castling rights. Thank you. Bishop d5. So I don't know if this is best, but the idea is that it's basically the only square I don't get killed. Like, for example, if I leave it here and I just play castles, knight a5 happens, right? Okay. We need to move our queen and keep protecting our bishop. Good luck with that. Good luck. Seriously. Probably the best we have is queen a4. I mean, maybe they could even protect the knight. I mean, yeah, they probably could play b6. This is probably possible. Okay, maybe something like this could happen. I guess it's fine. I don't have to play the way that I did, but I kind of liked it. So I did play this way. I expected them to take, oops, not take their own pawn, take their own pawn illegally. Because why not take a light square bishop? But anyway, they did attack the queen, so queen c2. Now this I kind of liked though, because now I can move my bishop back to b3, and my queen will protect the e pawn. Okay, c6, bishop b3, bishop c7. So black kind of achieved what they were looking for, but at what cost? I'm shaking my fist, but you can't see it. Okay, yeah, they're spending a lot of time like kind of maneuvering their pieces, their king's on f8. I mean, it's at this point in the game, I'm like, yeah, I'm just kind of better here, right? Like I can just go d4, castle, etc. You know, hope that they take, try to get them to take back, play knight c3, and just have a very nice position. So that was the plan. So I started with d4. d6, protecting the e-pawn. Castle. King e8. Pretending that they can castle now. I think there was a reason they played this. I'm trying to remember now. I think... I think they were getting out of the line of fire with bishop a3. Because it does look annoying. So I can respect that move. It's not good, but I respect it. Bishop g5. Yeah, and the computer said I had a miss-win here. But then when I went down the line, I'm like, it's not like a win. It's just like the computer just thinks the position's amazing. So let's follow it. Computer wanted rook d1. Says this is an amazing move. Okay. I thought about playing this. I thought takes, and they move their queen. Like, okay. Like, is it that great? I guess there's bishop a3 though. All right, so here if we go, let's see, what should black do? Let's say they go d5. This is a move. Computer wants knight b to d2. I mean, okay, do you see what I'm talking about here? Like, computer said I missed a win, and then it plays rook d1, knight b to d2. Thanks for your help, Stockfish. I have no clue what you're doing. Okay, bishop g5. E takes d4. Thank you, finally, for giving me this awesome snowplow. It's wintertime, so I call it the snowplow. In the summer, I call it the steamroller. Two different, it's the same thing, really. All right, queen e7. We've got a very nice center, and the main reason I want this is because I want to put the knight on c3. That's the best square for the knight. And having this nice center is also quite nice. And we've got the knight pinned. It's starting to look like a Morphe game, but we need to get this knight in the action. But, you know, there's no time like the present. So I played d5, mostly because that's a pinned knight. If I take that knight, I'll be on the queen. So even h6, which is the normal resource, probably the resource my opponent was banking on, if I had to guess, does not work, right? Because you go h6 attacking my bishop, I take your knight, you take my bishop, I take your queen. So it's not going to work out. So this just wins a piece. So he takes, I take back. Yep, and that's a knight. So we're up a piece. Yay, Evans Gambit. It's hard to play as black. You know, that's the benefit. It's hard to play as white too, by the way. Okay, but I'll just kind of show you the rest of the game. White is winning here, though. Queen f7, rook e1. Let's pin that bishop. King d8, stepping out of the pin. Knight c3. I finally get to play knight c3. Bishop g4. Attacking my knight. I'm not sure I want to allow them to give me the broken castle and like check me and whatever. Like, that seems like counterplay. When you're up a piece, don't allow counterplay. So I played rook e3. Computer wants knight e4. Knight e4. Allowing the counterplay. Oh, actually, it has a counterattack in mind. It has this in mind. This happens later in the game, so let's not focus on that. Okay, so rook e3. I'm like, you know, you want to take, go ahead. I'll take with my rook. I'll pressure your pawn, which is pinned. You've got a queen behind it. So kind of discourages them from playing bishop takes f3. So they went bishop d7. And now I get to double rooks on the e-file. So we've got the e-file now. Rook e8. Do I want to trade rooks? I absolutely can. I mean, we're up a piece. That should be good enough. We can trade down. And rook takes e8. I have no doubt it's the best move. But, you know, I mean, I want to keep the tension longer. Knight e4. Attacking the pinned pawn. Here comes a5. Black has one hope. Their hope is that they've got 4 versus 2. They've got 4 pawns versus my 2 pawns. If you can do math, and you can't, then you know that 4 minus 2 equals 2. That means that black is going to try to make 2 queens. Okay, that's really what I'm saying. Okay, takes. Sometimes I talk to you guys like you're kindergartners, and sometimes I talk to you like you're 1800s. Like, it's just all mixed up, isn't it? All right. Yeah, this was a hard decision in the game because I'd really like to play Discovery. I really would. Unmove this knight and take something. The problem is there is no good ones. Like, I don't see anything great. So I wanted to just kind of leave this here and get black to maybe move their king back, because then I have things like possibly this at some moment. So I just kind of just took the pawn. It was kind of a waiting move. For most people, it's like, oh, yay, a pawn. I win a pawn. For me, it's like, I can't find anything better. I guess I'll take the pawn and wait, because I literally don't care about the material. No, I'm actually just kidding. Taking this pawn actually is important because guess what? This is 3 pawns versus nothing, right? It used to be 3 versus 1. Remember that they have 4 minus 2 over here. You guys can do math, right? Hope you can. But yeah, 3 minus 1 is also 2. Guess what 3 minus 0 is? Don't say 0. I know you want to, but you're trolling me. All right, so anyway, queen takes. Knight takes check. King c8. Okay. Knight to f6. a4. A good move in my opinion. Black is like, look, I either make a queen or I die. So I'm going to play a4. Okay. Makes sense to me. Takes, and let's just trade, because why not? And let's check, because why not? But I actually think that king d8 is a good move. It is. Because I have no discoveries. Once again, you know, don't you just hate it when you have all these discovered checks? Like, none of them do anything? It's very annoying. So I played this one just to reposition my rook in front of the pawn. Look, you're not making a queen on my watch here, okay? You're just not. So they start marching their king. My position's awkward. What can I say? I'm winning, but it's awkward. I need to consolidate. I want to push my pawns. Like, my pieces are like awkwardly placed in front of my pawns. And I don't want to lose this pawn. I think losing the d pawn, I mean, we could calculate, but I have 44 seconds. So just intuitively, I kind of knew that I don't want to lose this pawn and allow these 2 connected pawns to become pass pawns. That's how you give black winning chances. So let's not do that. So bishop g3. I pinned the pawn. They attack my pawn. Okay, let's go. I gotta make a queen. They come back. I like to see that. In fact, if you wanted to do this the rest of the game, I would celebrate that. I would give a round of applause. But okay, knight g5. Getting out of the way of the f pawn. They come back. Okay, I am going to protect that pawn like I was saying. Okay, their king's more active than mine. That's kind of annoying. So I try to activate as well. Okay, here go my pawns. Okay, take. I pin their pawn. Seems reasonable to me. I mean, I can even think about taking because we are at material and we've got this 3 versus nothing. Those pawns alone are probably enough to win, especially if they only have this left. But I basically went here and black just said good game. So kudos to my opponent for, well, playing a decent game. I think they just kind of messed up that opening. I think bishop d6 is not actually a good move. I mean, grandmasters have played it, so it can't be that bad. But you kind of really have to know what you're doing, I feel, to play a move like that, because it's like a trolling move. You're provoking your opponent, trying to get them to attack you like crazy. And then I know that there's lines in bishop d6 where it just doesn't really work out for white. But if white is patient and just plays sort of normalish, they'll be fine. That's not the way I played this game. I actually did put a little pressure on them, but I was just kind of intending that if this queen b3 thing, if they just defend it or whatever, I was just going to play normal. I might even play just d3. Develop my pieces and just claim that any tempos I'm losing, they also lost because their bishop's on d6. And they have to like reroute their knight and push the pawn. Just like that takes a lot of time. So that means that I have time as well. That's how I was going to play it, but the way it worked out, I got f7. And probably this might be a mistake, this move. Because like they just give me the center here. But then again, the position's tough, right? It's just kind of tough. No, computer agrees it's a big mistake. Okay. So that was a big mistake, I think. And kind of leads to them losing that piece. Okay, and then I converted this rather easily. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the game. I'm really hoping to get to the moon finally. I'd like to land on the moon and head off to Neptune or whatever that is. It looks like Neptune, like without a ring. So whatever planet that is, it's planet 1900. I want to land on planet 1900, not just on chess.com, but USCF as well. I intend to do both this year. I will do both this year, actually. I know I'm getting better at chess, but a couple things I'm working out in my personal life. I think once that is worked out, there will be nothing in my way at that point. Also, I'm studying and playing with strong students now. Shout out to my student Sophia. Shout out to my student Jacob. Shout out to my student Olivia. Like, you guys are awesome. And oh wait, I haven't even named Aiden, Braxton. I have so many awesome students that are strong and will probably beat me in chess within 2 years. And that's going to also help me. Instead of teaching someone how the pieces move, right? Like, I think Sophia knows how the knight moves. I think she does. You know, if she doesn't, she can you know, text me after the video. I'll go over that with you. But okay, that's it. Anyway, bye.